my life. I was trying to turn on this live, but it wasn't working. So I decided to just come to StreamYard because I'm more conversant with StreamYard. Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining. So today it's going to be a quick, brief live video as usual. I think it's actually better to have the live videos, shorter, faster, so that people can watch on playback. If anyone that is interested can actually watch on playback. So guys, yes, we are talking about Regina Daniels. In my previous life that I also made a short live video, I talked about Regina Daniels. If you don't know Regina Daniels, she is a kid star from Nigeria, and then she became an adult star. Yeah, she is in Nollywood, okay? Then as she was growing up, she got married to an older man, Ned Nwoko, Ned Nwoko, like if you don't know, I'm just giving a quick brief history of Regina Daniels. Then now after she married Regina Daniels, people frowned at it. After she married Ned Nwoko, people frowned at it and all that. But as after like every other thing that happens on the social media space, it doesn't matter how much people frown at something. After a little while, people moved on, right? Okay, so after people moved on, please, if you're joining, please give the live stream a thumbs up. Okay, after people moved on, um yeah, we moved on with our lives. She got married. After 1 or 2 years into her marriage, or 3 years actually, the her husband became a senator, okay, and he became a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Paned Nwoko, and they had their first and second child, okay. So everything was going on well as she portrayed in the social media space. But few last 2 weeks or so, she cried out, oh my God, that she's been, um abused in his house, that he's doing DV on her, that's physically abusing her. And people were like, no, 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 we can't have it. Why our own little Regina Daniels? So a lot of people had a lot of things to say. Some people felt it was the fault of her mom that all the things happened. I, for one, I am one of the people that feel that it is the fault of Regina Daniels' mom, that she has to, go through all this, because remember, she got married to this ancestor Paned Nwoko at 18 years. For me, I feel an 18 years old teenager knows nothing. She doesn't know better. I feel that if you are that young, you should still be under the guidance, tutelage, and of your parents, especially your mom and your dad, whichever parents is in your life. And we happen to know that obviously that her dad is not in her life because her parents separated at some point while they were growing up. So her mom is a single mom. So I also reckon that, for me, I'm part of the people that said that her mom should have, guided her better, that she had no reason to marry Paned Nwoko. I mean, why does Regina, have you seen Regina? That girl is drop dead gorgeous. She's so beautiful. A beautiful girl like her doesn't have any reason to marry an ancestor like Ned Nwoko. Like, she doesn't have any reason, actually, none whatsoever. So, that being said, a lot of people said a lot of things, and her mom did not come out to say anything. As amidst every other all this chaos, her mom did not say anything. It's only the few videos she made in the past that kept coming out. Some of the videos were the videos she was trying to justify why Regina Daniel married that Paned Nwoko, the ancestor, the senator. And she was trying to say that, oh, that she actually advised Regina, but that Regina is very smart, that she has a mind of her own, that she insisted that she's going to marry Paned Nwoko. That Regina is very smart. Oh, she's very, very smart. She's an old woman. Oh, don't see, even look at her that she's a small girl. That she's an old woman. Regina Daniels' mom, she looks, she's so funny in that. I just looked at this woman like, what kind of, like, you're justifying a young child, an 18 years old teenager marrying a man that is over almost 60 years, or over 60. and you're telling me that she's smart, that she knows what she's doing. Really? How? From where to where? So those were the videos that we are circulating. Please, as you're coming in, give the life a thumbs up, okay? Those videos circulated, and she didn't say anything, of course. Then again, Regina Daniels, everybody kept wishing her well. Then she also showed, okay, Regina Daniels' husband, of course, came out and said that, oh, that he did not do anything on her, that is that she's beginning to abuse substances, that it's actually the effect of her abusing substances that is playing out. He showed where she smashed a Lamborghini and breaking glasses. We were like, okay. A lot of people also had a lot of things to say. They were like, okay, this girl was not abusing anything when she was in your house. How come she's not abusing something now? That's the question. So, but my own is, how come a senator of the Federal Republic, something, your wife came and alleged something, and then you were quick to jump out to come and defend yourself, say no, you did not do it, though, that she's abusing things, she's abusing substances. So that's my own. After that, I'm just giving you people the a lowdown, because it's this story has been in episodes and episodes and episodes. So the next point was we seeing Regina in a private jet, and she was jetting with her siblings. Okay, one thing I will give to her and her siblings, they're actually very close. She was jetting with her siblings, and they were going to Lagos or something. After 2 days again, we saw that Regina has bought a beautiful house, and kudos to her. People were congratulating her, saying, yeah, that's a good move. While a lot of people thought that even though she bought that house, that Paned will not let her go, because Paned is an ancestor. If you know Nigerian ancestors and people that have money, people that feel they have something in Nigeria especially, they do not allow those kind of things fly. If you're a young girl and you're married to them, you have to keep, being married to them. The case of FFA is an instance, what he did to his young wife. Like, though FFK's young wife is not as young as Regina, but Regina is just almost the same thing. So people are saying, for one, I was part of the people that said that that wasn't the right move for Regina to make. I was part of the people that said, no, Regina, that wasn't an emotionally intelligent move for her to make, because this man is an ancestor. He will want to pull you down. Nigerian politicians know how to pull people down. Thank you for joining. Please give the live a thumbs up, okay, as you're joining, and share your thoughts, actually. So I was like, no, Regina, for me, this is not the move I would have, if I am to advise you, I would have advised you to lay low, because this man you're dealing with is a very smart politician, and he wouldn't want anything to soil his name, so he want to pull you down. Showing your house was a wrong move. Even if you bought that house, I would have advised you, if I'm to advise you, to lay low a little bit. Then after maybe 2 or 3 months, you show your house. That was my own advice. Okay. Then yeah. Now, like most people predicted, Regina Daniels' husband has eventually arrested the brothers, and the brother has been the one advocating for her, all, I don't know, I think they're closely knitted family. He arrested the brother and arrested the sister as well. And, that made her that broke her down, and she started saying some things on the internet space. Let me just read some of the things she said that actually got people feeling bad. So she started by saying, someone please help me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I never thought I would do this, but my big brother and sister have been arrested. My baby sister might be arrested soon as well, until I return and, according to him, return to rehab. Don't don't even get me started on telling the world what you did to me with your stupid rehab talk. You said I'm a drug addict. Me, I use and rub bodies, sir. What other name can you call me? A prostitute, but I will speak on that one day and tell the world of your involvement with everything. That was actually her statement. She now wrote again, I'm trying to be a bigger person right here by not saying or doing anything, whereas I'm fucking young. Okay, yeah, she knows she's young. Of course she is. Pretty and immature. So I can act like my age. I can act like a fucking 20. She's using the, sorry, excuse my words, but those are the words she's using. 24 years old child. Leave my family alone, Ned, and leave me alone too. It's obvious it's war and a big shame that the beautiful but short legacy we built is about to be ridiculed by the whole world. But yeah, she kept going on and on. The point is, one thing I want to correct is, in life you're not living your life because of the whole world. Anything you want to do, do it. If you feel as though you're not in a good place, go out. Don't listen to the what the, people of the world will say, because yes, you had a good union, you had a beautiful union at the time. It was beautiful, but if it's no longer beautiful and is no longer serving you, it's time to take a walk. This thing of people saying, oh, what the world will say, the world will laugh at me, I mean, I'm not a party to that. If something is no longer serving you, or if something has become a danger to your life, I'm just saying, talking generally right now, it's time to take a walk. So this is what she and one another thing she is alleging is that there are some things to be spilled. There are some stories to be spilled. Then again, we also saw where her mom, her mom started. I think she was making a call. Was it to Paned or to someone? Let me just show you guys where the mom was saying something. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to. Oh, what's going on? You wanted somebody with a high star so they can boost your own. Your foreign star. You want a high star to boost your. Sorry, I was just screen grabbing it. You wanted a high star to boost your foreign star. A crown. You wanted somebody with a high star so they can boost your own. Your foreign star. You wanted a high star to boost your foreign star. I swallowed it and kept quiet. I was covering you. And said you have the same way you went up, you will come down. If you think you can fight the figure that fed you, you will go down. People say money. Which money? Which money? Because I'm covering you. That dinner will come out by your double. You are making it to feel like you feel funky. When you're going for this, how much did Gina give to you? 50K. How much did Gina give you? $50,000. That's what the contract that gets you to support the election. Then the boy say that she's is it child? And the one I supported you with. All my something right inside your election, you are mad. You can be saying that because of the God digger. What digger was I cover your shame? Go and see Ned Nwoko students if they are looking like billionaire students. Have you not seen it? Mama, we have seen it though. So this is the first time Rita Daniels, the mom of Regina Danels, is actually saying anything when since this matter has been unfolding. So one, she alleged that Ned Nwoko, his star was coming down. He needed someone with a high star to boost his star. That was why she came for Regina. In what she's saying, in essence, is not far-fetched, actually, because I would say that nobody knew Ned Nwoko. I didn't know Ned Nwoko. Nobody in Nigeria knew Ned Nwoko. He may be rich, as people say, but he wasn't popular. He wasn't famous. Sometimes people don't look for only financial riches. They also look for popularity and fame, because when you have popularity and when you have fame, it's all of them work hand in hand. So he had money, maybe, but he did not have fame at all. Nobody knew him in Nigeria. But we only started knowing Ned Nwoko when he got involved with Regina Danels. Share what your thoughts is on the comment section. I know that most Nigerians will collaborate with this fact. Nobody knew Paned as a whatever. They say he was in government before, but nobody knew him. So what the mom is trying to say is that nobody knew him. He saw that this small girl, people knows her very well. She was very famous because she is a child star and she grew up to be a teenager. Then he went and married her, and he actually sparked a lot of controversy. Who is this man that is marrying our small Regina? You know, it made the man very, very popular. I won't lie, that is a fact. Paned, if you watch this video, if you ever watch this video, you know it's true. So we didn't know you, we did not know you, as this woman is trying to say. And we only got to know you when you married Regina. That's one. That's her first allegation. That's what her mom is saying first. We did not, and I agree with that. Then secondly, she also said that he doesn't have money. That which money? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. She said he doesn't have any money. That Regina is just doing my odogu. That's how much did that small girl, use to support his political ambition when he was doing his campaign? That he gave her $50,000. I think her kids we are even collaborating, on the background that Regina gave him $50,000. That's a lot of money. So she has that kind of money, and to support. And the next thing she said is that if you look at other of Ned Nwoko's children, which we don't even see a lot of his children, I wouldn't lie, we don't see his children, that his children don't look like a billionaire's children. That point, I don't know. But one thing I can say is all the children, because I think Regina should be the sixth wife, correct me on the comment section. All the other children of Ned Nwoko, we don't know them. And they don't even, he should have children that should be up to 30 years. Yeah, he should. Or at least 25. If he doesn't have up to 30, he should have children that are up to 25. But we don't know them. We don't even see them as billionaires' children. So this woman, Rita Danels, is trying to say that it's all been packaging. That's what. What are your thoughts on the comment section? Rita Danels is trying to say that this whole Ned Nwoko thing, it has all been packaging all this while. That he doesn't, I understand that when you're angry, you can say things, just to score points with who you're angry, but who you're angry with, in this sense, I don't think everything she's saying is the truth, but there are some points with what she's saying, the fame and popularity, even him going to the Senate, being a senator now, I think it was because of Regina, because we didn't know him, people didn't know him all throughout his campaign. Regina spearheaded the campaign. She was even, I don't know if she was the campaign manager, but she was everywhere campaigning, and people, he just had a lot of attention due to Regina, and they say in this age and time, attention is currency. So, and yeah, I agree with that part. But being that he doesn't have money, I don't know, and Regina giving him $50,000, then that means if Regina can cough out $50,000, that means she can fend for herself. Then she'll be fine. But the point is that at this point in time, Ned Nwoko is trying to use intimidation tactics, which is what all these ancestors do. So please, Ned Nwoko, marriage is not by force. If Regna Danels says she doesn't want to marry you again, you can't start arresting the siblings and trying to intimidate her into, you go do by fire by force. I think she even left without her children, because one thing I know, in this kind of setting in Nigeria, they will never give you your children. Those kind of, influential people, they will never give you your children. But I think Regina Danels should actually speak up, spill the whole tea. Because she has threatened to spill some tea. She has said that there's war, there's fire on the mountain. Regina, if I were you, I would spill everything. Don't leave anything. Don't leave any stone unturned. Spill all the teas, and let it be your weapon against him, because that's actually the only weapon you have. Because one, you don't have, like, he's influential. So if you use social media, your social media following, which you have up to 15 million followers in your social media handles, I think that's the only power you can use against him right now. Say everything. If he has any secrets, begin to spill it, because this man is ruthless. Ned Nwoko has this what's it called? He's ruthless because his people, the Delta and Yoma people, I think they sued him that he was collecting people's land. So that man, there's just been a lot about that senator. He's a very ruthless senator. His people took him to court that he collected, like he has gained ownership of all the lands around their community, and I don't think they won that case against him. So it's just a case of a very ruthless man. So in this kind of, according to one movie I was watching, the best form of defense is to attack. If you want to defend yourself with over a very powerful person, your only tool is to attack. attack as much as you can. Please give the life a thumbs up, okay? What are your thoughts on the comment section? Do you think Regina should just, keep quiet, like she said she doesn't want to talk yet? Or do you think she should just talk? Use all the weapons, because this man is out to deal with her family. And another thing is that I think this man may have a few things on her brother, because her brother, one, he has alleged that she uses substances, that she's abusing substances. And you see her brother smoking, using all those substances, talking about substance use, So it could be something that they may be holding against him. That's one thing I think. So as much as it looks like, oh, he doesn't have anything, he may have one or two things against these people that he has arrested right now. So I think Regina should use everything she has, like, every weapon she has against him to act, so that it doesn't become the case of FFK. Because FFK so dealt with that his wife that she now had to succumb and be loyal. That's the only thing. Regina has a lot of platform, a big platform, and people love her. Nigerians will love her. I see her like my baby sister. Like, in my mind, she's my baby sister, because I saw when she used to act all those roles that she was like 5, 6. Then I was almost a teenager, or I should be a teenager then, around that. But she was a little girl. She was such a sweet, smart girl, very beautiful girl. So a lot of Nigerians will support her, but she needs to come forward. She shouldn't keep quiet, because this kind of people, you don't keep quiet and win against them. No. That's what I think. And I think if her siblings if they are released, after they are being released, they should actually lay low. This thing of, using substances, smoking, talking about, doping, smoke, all those things, they should just lay low, because they can use the FDN, Federal Drug Bureau, or all those things against them, and a lot of things. So that's what I think. What are your thoughts on the comment section? Share your thoughts with me. But I wish Regina all the best, actually. I really feel very sad for her. And unfortunately, I know that this kind of marriage doesn't end. Yeah, in only in very few cases that it can end well, because age gap is a big thing. You're like 3 generations, apart from that person. I will use my sister as as an instance now. My sister, that I'm 9 years older than our last, sibling. When she's talking, I'm like, sometimes I can't relate. I can't relate, because the age gap is already there. Okay, sometimes I struggle to relate with things she likes, not to talk of when you're like 30, 40 years older than somebody, in a marriage situation. No, it's too much. But I wish Regina all the best, and we'll see how this story unfolds. Guys, share your thoughts with me on the comment section. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Like, share this video, comment, and I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Bye.